Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to the Tony Harvin Network YouTube channel. If you like, hit that subscribe button listed right here. After you hit the subscribe button, if you want to receive all notifications of videos that come out on this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and select all after you hit the notification bell. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network. I greet everybody upon this evening. You know what I mean? It's been a great day thus far. Very thankful of this day. We're here to talk about a story, of an NFL player. Despite him being a ball player, this could be anybody in general that, somebody's daughter drowns in a swimming pool, you know what I mean, in general. But my disclaimer is I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church, so please do not lay claims of that on me. I'm not here to violate any type of community guidelines, any type of copyright infringement. So, and if you are new to this YouTube channel, if you're tuning in now in the middle or you catch the replay later on, which many do, feel free to subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell if you like to the video. What's up to Nicole Martin? Very sad. So you have an NFL player, who was 2-year-old, drowned in a swimming pool and things like that. And we know if you got kids out there, we know that, babies could get into anything. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to keep a watch. I'm not saying whoever was responsible or whatever case may be wasn't keeping a watch, because I'm a very overprotective father. And, once in the blue, sometimes you may not catch certain things at the end of the day. You just may not. So expect the unexpected, a lot of times in life, especially dealing with babies. At the end of the day, babies, they like to get into any and everything. When you put them in the bathtub or their little bathtub, you gotta watch them, because they might drink the water. You understand that? They might go underneath the water playing around and things like that. Listen, we did it as a kid. We did it as kids. When we're taking baths, we want to go underneath the water, see how long we can hold our breaths and things like that, and all these other things that we didn't know about and we was foolish about. So I don't understand, how can a 2-year-old be left out of sight? You know what I'm saying? You're definitely supposed to give a watch out, especially for a 2-year-old. Now, I don't know the extent of the story, because, the media only gives what the police states. We don't know the true facts as of yet, because it just happened. And we're going to go to the story at hand. It's always a sad situation when you have a 2-year-old, especially having access or having a closer distance to the swimming pool. You understand that? At a family house. And we talked about it before on here and on my other YouTube channel. I'm real strict on letting anybody watch my kids in general. So we're gonna go to the story. We're gonna go to the story right fast. We definitely gonna go to the story of this NFL player, and he played for the Buccaneers. To my understanding, Shaquil Barrett of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going to go to it right now. The 2-year-old daughter of Tampa Bay Buccaneers player Shaquil Barrett drowned in a swimming pool, Tampa, Florida. Police said the 2-year-old daughter of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers linebacker Shaquil Barrett drowned in the swimming pool yesterday, at a family's Florida home. Wow. You know what? Like I said, man, as a parent, when you have a situation like that, one of your kids, 2-year-old, and things like that happening, it's very sad. It says officers responded to a beach park home in Tampa at 9:30 a.m. after a child had fallen into a pool. The Tampa Police Department said the child was taken to an area hospital but could not be revived and was pronounced dead shortly after. It was a tragic accident and no foul play involved. It said the child fell in a swimming pool. How did the child get to the swimming pool? How did it? How did the child get to the swimming pool? Who was responsible for keeping an eye out on this baby, 2-year-old? Why would you let a 2-year-old out of your sight, especially if you got a swimming pool? You understand that? Listen, if you got kids coming to your house, and you got bleach on the floor, you got Windex on the floor, Pine Sol on the floor. No, put that stuff in the closet up. Put all that stuff up above where as though they can't reach. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's harmful, you know what I'm saying? Anything such as bleach, you know what I mean? If you got a swimming pool, lock the doors. You understand? You got to have a strict safety precautions when you have babies in your house or when you got babies coming over. All right. Nicole Martin says, my son doesn't go anywhere near water unless he's getting in the tub and washing his hands in the sink because I'm scared of that happening to him. Kindred says, parents have to watch their children. These kids will wander off being curious, but you know how that ends, unfortunately. All right. You said, Nicole Martin says, that means no one was paying attention to the child. Shaking my head. That's exactly why I'm so overprotective with my son, and I don't let no one keep him. Absolutely. You know, me personally, listen, my two sons are grown. One's about to be 16, the other's 14. All right, they grown. Yeah, all right, they big. But still, you understand? Still, I'm very cautious about that. You know, especially with my daughters, they're young and things like that. You know, just in general. You know, because the way us parents who are strict watch our kids and keep an eye out on our kids, other people may just be lenient and laxed. You know, like okay, whatever. Let the kids just go outside, run around, and play around and do whatever. Listen, it's not how it was back then. It's not. You understand that? I mean, these people don't have a care in the world of responsibilities and watching a child in these days. You know what I'm saying? Listen, even family members, appreciate that, Nicole Martin, even family members, you know, some more to the story. It says, today's tragic news is heartbreaking for all members of the Buccaneers family. Our thoughts and prayers are with Shaq, the football player, not Shaq, the basketball player. What is that? Jordana and the entire Barrett family during this unimaginable difficult time. The team said, while no words can provide true comfort at times such as this, we offer our support and love as they begin to process this very profound loss of their beloved Araya. So the 2-year-old was named Araya. They state that the football player, he played 9 seasons in the NFL and things like that. He signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was a part of the Super Bowl winning team in 2021. So, you know, you just can't fathom a situation like this when dealing with a death, especially a death in the family, you know. But, you know, when a 2-year-old has a tragic accident like this, you know what I mean, it raises questions. It definitely raises a lot of questions out here. You know what I'm saying? I listen. I don't even want my children in a pool if I'm there watching them. I don't even want them going to the swimming pool, you know, outdoors if there are lifeguards there. That's how overprotective I am over my children in general. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go to another article about this situation. We're gonna find another article. So we're gonna go to this one right here to see if they got any type of more details on this story. It said police officers responded to a call that Araya, the youngest daughter of Shaquil Barrett, fell in the pool. Okay, about the similar information that they gave on the other website, 9:30 a.m. early in the morning. Early in the morning that this tragic situation happened. You know what I'm saying? So, as Nicole Martin was stating, it says, "Congratulations, you have freedom and sleep." Listen, I hope, I hope, you know. He says, "I'm just beginning. My son is only 3, going on 4 next week, and I have no freedom or sleep just yet." Well, you know, that's the, I guess, you know, we think about stuff like that and we go through things like that when we have children. And you know, when they get old, you know, Lord willing, we miss those days, you know, when they used to bug us, the times we couldn't sleep and things like that, you know what I mean? So those times may be aggravating, but yet when they get older and grown and on their own, you know, we sure wish and hope that we had those moments back when it was that age, bugging us and getting in trouble and things like that. We reminisce on stuff like that. You know what I mean? So back to the situation with this 2-year-old daughter of this NFL player. You know, how can one? I can't imagine anybody dealing with a situation like this. You getting a phone call. You getting a phone call that your child has died. You know what I mean? Fell in the swimming pool. Imagine the suffering of the 2-year-old drowning. You understand that? Gasping for air and stuff like that. You know, and helpless. Nobody's there to help. Imagine the family members who found out, who saw the little 2-year-old in the pool. You know what I'm saying? Who's responsible for this? You know what I mean? Who's responsible? How can a family member like Shaquil, trust other family members now? That's going to wipe all trust away, especially if it was me. That would wipe all trust away from all family members in general. If he has more kids, would you still trust family members after that tragic situation? You know what I mean? How can one be so irresponsible for something like that to happen? You know? Nicole Martin. You say you can't sleep? Well, listen. Overtime and things like that, I would say the body gets used to it. You know what I mean? Because when they get older, our body's gonna be used to getting up. I know it's tough. In these days, I know it's real tough. You say you enjoy being a parent without his father. All right, that's cool. That's fine. He says, I'm very blessed to have my son. That's fine. And, a lot of men, they need to step up to the plate in a situation like that. I mean, me personally, I don't get why a lot of men, you know what I mean, if they not deceased, you understand that, or if they not in prison. I don't know why a lot of men don't want to step up to the plate, you know what I'm saying, to be a father to their child and things like that. But I can't speak for all those type of men out there. You know what I mean? But what I can say, it is a beauty to be a father, to be a dad and stuff like that, and have the responsibility and be protective over your kid. You know what I'm saying? A father serves as a protector. You said I'm just not used to sleep. I'm used to no sleep, just 4 to 5 hours at the max. Well, about the same here. I mean, being that I be so busy and stuff like that and things of that situation, I think, listen, the average person probably only get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I don't remember the last time I got a full 8 hours of sleep. Hopefully soon in general, but what I'm stating, as a father, you should want to have those responsibilities. You should love having those responsibilities for your kids in general. You know what I mean? So dealing with a story like this, even when my daughter's in school and there's like a injury or something, she fell, she hurt her knee, she got a scratch or something like that, or a little altercation on a school bus and things like that, fights and whatnot, if it happens, little scruffles and things like that, you like, wow, you feel some type of way, like, man, if I was there, this wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have happened. You're serving as a protector. That's me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how much trust this football player had in his family members and things like that. But I do know that a lot of family members, if you let them watch your children, they're not going to be responsible as you are with your kids in general. You understand that? Because like I said, listen, I'm a very, very overprotective person. I don't want my kids to go, honestly, besides their nana and whatnot, and their great nana, I don't want my kids to go nowhere, to no family member's house in general. I'm being honest. I'm being quite honest, because I don't trust people. I do not trust people at all. Especially now hearing about this situation, about this football player, losing his 2-year-old daughter. I mean, it raises a question. It raises your eyebrow at the end of the day. Now it's like, wow, can I trust this person to at least watch my kids for 5 minutes? I gotta run to the store. Even when I used to run to the store, For 5 minutes. The store was across the street, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? I still would feel some type of way like, wow, I'm not there. Something could happen. Let me hurry up. Let me run to the store. Let me get back. That's the type of father, what I'm saying, how I was and how I am. The store could be across the street and my kids could be in the house with my mother or something like that. I just feel that type of way, wanting to still protect them in a way. But when you gotta handle responsibilities like food and stuff like that, you gotta do what you gotta do. But as a father, that's the type of protection that I carry among my kids and whatnot, and things of that situation. So with this 2-year-old and this NFL player, global news. We're gonna go to global news. ca.ca news, and we're gonna see what they're talking about this. So one instance, it says the little girl was rushed to the hospital where life-saving measures was attempted. So life-saving measures, CPR, the shock and things like that, and all these things to try to revive the 2-year-old. You understand? All these measures didn't work. Now, of course, we gotta respect the decisions of God. We gotta respect it. Listen, if it's somebody's time to go, and it's hurtful. You know what I'm saying? It's painful emotionally and mentally, but at the end of the day, you gotta respect the decision that God has for people in general. It could be a 1-year-old, it could be a 2-year-old. It could be an infant. A woman can have a miscarriage. I remember Geno Jennings he was teaching on it, miscarriages and whatnot. You know what I mean? He was teaching on dead babies, meaning the miscarriages. He was teaching on it. You know what I mean? He was saying, in a sense, like it's better that way because listen, a baby who died in the womb of a mother, listen, they don't got to do nothing. They don't got to do anything. Versus what we got to go through. We got to go through all this hard stuff and try to strive for holiness and righteousness and stuff like that. Whereas though a baby who dies it's a sad situation, but the baby don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? The baby don't gotta die daily. So when he taught on that really blew my mind. So if y'all go on YouTube, I don't know which YouTube. I know I put it out, but other YouTubers putting it out. Just type in Pastor Geno Jennings, miscarriages and whatnot. So they said the investigation into the 2-year-old's death is ongoing, but police believe the situation was a tragic accident and no foul play was involved. A tragic accident. How can something like that be an accident? How can something like that be an accident unless somebody or somebody's was not watching a child? You know what I mean? Unless somebody was young in the pool playing with the child, didn't know how to I guess do lifeguard type of things, wasn't responsible. It should have been a responsible adult who knew how to swim and things like that, you know what I mean, in the area, if that was to happen. But like I said, I don't understand how can people not keep an eye out on a 2-year-old. How did this 2-year-old have access to get to the swimming pool? You understand? You don't keep your doors locked. You must have had it wide open or something like that, and things of that nature. You says, I seen it. That was deep. Absolutely. Yeah, that video that he put out, Geno Jennings, upon like miscarriages was deep. You know what I mean? And it would have you thinking. To anybody out there, who want to hear about that sermon that is out there, like I said, just type in Pastor Geno Jennings and / miscarriages and whatnot. All right. So they didn't really give too much information upon this. All right. You says Barrett is recovering. They said Barrett is currently recovering from an injury, Achilles heel injury that cut his season short. Wow, he hasn't returned on the field since Week 8 loss to the Baltimore Ravens. Wow. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers wrote that, I guess, on a Twitter profile and things like that. Yeah, they don't give too much information about this. Which you can respect. You got to respect people's privacy and stuff like that. But the media gonna want to know what happened. They're gonna want to know more information about this. But in general, one has to respect somebody's privacy and things of that situation. Nicole Moore says, I don't understand that either. That's not being responsible and it's careless. I agree. Very, very careless. Very, very careless of the family members at the end of the day, man. So I'm glad to bring y'all that story about the NFL player losing his daughter and stuff like that. Tragic accident, as they mentioned. I would hope and pray that nobody has to go through this in general, but for surely we got to respect the decision that God has made. I thank everybody for tuning in to this YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network. We got more videos coming soon to this channel and things like that. I'm not sure if it's going to be a biblical discussion later today, either on here or on my other YouTube channel, but I thank everybody for tuning in. Those who are going to tune in later, for sure. I'm Tony Harvin. You said, so again, how many adults were around during the incident? Well, they didn't say it in the article. They didn't get that information, Nicole Martin. So I thank everybody for tuning in to this YouTube Live. I'm Tony Harvin. I'm signing off. May you all have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to the Tony Harvin Network YouTube channel. If you like, hit that subscribe button listed right here. After you hit the subscribe button, if you want to receive all notifications of videos that come out on this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and select all after you hit the notification bell.